start things off, we would first like to introduce our team. We are called the DALYS, or also known as Drinking Alcohol Leaves You Suffering. We chose this team name because we all see a common problem among college campuses, and more specifically Duke's campus. This problem is called alcohol. While there are some social benefits to drinking within the legal limit, there is a misconception about alcohol on college campuses around the nation that creates problems, which will be covered later. To start, we would first like to introduce ourselves and tell a little something about us, as well as the strengths that we bring to the team. My name is Jacob Rimmer. I am a junior and majoring in evolutionary anthropology in hopes of one day becoming a physical therapist. The strength that I bring to this team is that I'm very level-headed and have good ideas that all of us as a team could use.
Hi, my name is Amber and I'm from Palo Alto, California. I am a freshman, and although I'm not 100% sure what I want to study yet, I have interest in neuroscience and nutrition. Outside of academics, I am also part of a men's rowing team as a coxswain and the women's club basketball team. In my free time, I enjoy ceramics, spending time with friends, and making smoothies with my Ninja blender. One thing I bring to this team is my energy, which will help bring our team closer together and in turn work better well.
Claudia, and I'm a sophomore studying chemistry and computer science. I'm from a small town called New Hope, Pennsylvania that's about an hour outside of Philly. I enjoy playing lacrosse and field hockey, watercolor painting, and going on day trips to random locations. When I can, I love to read and try new restaurants in Durham. My strength is creativity, which helps make this group project more entertaining and fun.
I'm Yadger, and I'm a freshman from Watchung, New Jersey, about 45 minutes outside of New York City. I'm pre-med, but not entirely sure what I'd like to major in. As of now, I'm leaning towards a major in public policy and a minor in global health. I enjoy playing my musical instruments, the French horn and trumpet, playing basketball, traveling, and trying new foods. I'm currently in a research lab that focuses on glycogen storage diseases, and I'm also part of a woodwind quintet. My strength is positivity and spontaneity. I keep things fresh.
Now that we've all introduced ourselves, I would now like to switch to a more serious note. Did you know every year 1,825 college students between the ages of 18 and 24 die from alcohol-related unintentional injuries? Or 696,000 students between the ages of 18 and 24 are assaulted by another student who has been drinking every year? Or 97,000 students between the ages of 18 and 24 report experiencing alcohol-related sexual assault or date rape. To get a better look about why these numbers are so high in college students specifically, Amber will give a look into the intermediary determinants.
To begin, we will take a look at the intermediary determinants of underage student alcohol consumption on college campuses, specifically at Duke. Types of factors under the category of intermediary determinants include psychosocial behaviors and the healthcare system. According to the American Institute of Stress, 8 in 10 college students experience frequent stress, with stress levels already extremely high across college campuses in the United States. At a university as academically, socially, and even athletically competitive as Duke, the stress levels are even higher than the national average, according to Duke's Keenan Institute of Ethics. Now, a common way to cope with the stress that comes with being a college student is drinking. Work hard, play hard is a notion that directly plays into this culture. With peer pressure, anxiety, and insecurity on top of the stress, in order to cope, students often turn to alcohol. According to the 2017 National Survey on Drug Use and Health, the NSDUH, 53.6% of full-time college students ages 18 to 22 drank alcohol in the past month, and 34.8% of college students ages 18 to 22 reported binge drinking. Though these statistics are already alarmingly high, many statistics like these are often underestimated. To make matters worse, another factor that plays into the negative effects of alcohol consumption is the fear and negative social factors that deter people from seeking help for the consequences, both short-term like EMS and long-term like seeking treatment for substance abuse.
In addition to intermediary determinants, there are structural determinants of alcohol use in college. These include factors that drive health inequalities. For example, a family's socioeconomic situation can make a student more likely to participate in underage drinking. At Duke, students come from a broad range of backgrounds. Certain aspects of these inconsistent backgrounds may affect the probability that they participate in underage drinking. According to Jenna Hillard of Alcohol Rehab Guide, The higher a family's income, the larger the amount of alcohol consumed. This is because of increased participation in activities involving drinking, as well as the ability to afford to buy alcohol. On the other hand, while those of lower income tend to drink more infrequently, they suffer higher rates of mortality and morbidity. The predominant reason for the higher use of alcohol is stress. Students who have to worry about keeping up with others who are better off financially may have higher levels of discomfort and stress. This has been linked to leading to binge drinking when faced with the option. Students also come into college with varying degrees of alcohol education due to differences in school backgrounds. A study in social science and medicine found that those with minimal education tend to think more about living in the present and not consider future consequences. As a result, there may be less consideration regarding the negative effects of alcohol and binge drinking. Depending on a school's curriculum, programs like Preventative Treatment Program and Project STAR may be implemented. A different study from Alcohol Research and Health said that the most effective prevention and reduction efforts are those geared towards elementary students, as they are most acceptive because alcohol use is not yet relevant. Because of this, they are typically not opposed to the idea of avoiding drinking altogether.
There are clear signs of adverse health outcomes due to alcohol use, both at Duke, but more notably in college campuses across the country. Duke University Medical Center researchers reported that experiments with brain tissue show that alcohol severely disrupts a biochemical process associated with memory formation in younger individuals, but that alcohol is much less potent in brain tissue for mature individuals. According to the researchers, the findings provide compelling scientific evidence upon which health policy and laws aimed at preventing underage drinking may be based, a key goal for Duke University administration. The effects of heavy drinking do not always happen immediately. It may take months or even years for some effects to occur. Nearly 150,000 college students develop some type of alcohol-related health problem every year. This may include liver damage, high blood pressure, inflammation of the pancreas, and other health complications. College students who participate in frequent drinking activities are also more likely to develop a dependency on alcohol later in life. Although alcoholism typically results from years of drinking, it can also happen during periods of heavy and frequent drinking during college. Bad drinking habits in college can evolve into other issues like alcoholism in the future. Ready? Drinking can increase a person's risk of injury, ranging from minor cuts to broken bones or concussions. The higher someone's BAC level, the greater the chance of getting injured. Each year, close to 600,000 college students unintentionally injure themselves due to heavy drinking. Injuries can involve bruising, fractures, muscle sprains, and other similar issues. For those who struggle with depression or anxiety, alcohol consumption can cause life-threatening effects. Students who face extreme mental instabilities are most at risk of attempting to commit suicide or other acts of self-harm. Alcohol can significantly alter a person's mind, which can make them act irrationally. Alcohol is known to lower a person's inhibitions and therefore make them more vulnerable to physical or sexual assault. Close to 700,000 students between the ages of 18 and 24 are assaulted by a student who had been drinking prior to the offense. Another serious crime linked closely to alcohol use is sexual assault. All too often, perpetrators prey on victims who have been drinking. Victims are sometimes too incoherent to fight back or pass out before knowing what happened. Sexual assault can have a lasting effect on someone emotionally and physically, including getting an STD, having an unwanted pregnancy, or causing lasting psychological damage.
Drink coffee, not alcohol.